Musical arrangements need to catch and keep the listener's attention throughout a whole song. In order to keep it interesting over the length of a complete track, you need to create dynamic in volume, instrumentation, and with tension and release, which can be seen as the concept of contrast. In this example, we show you concrete techniques how contrast is pursued. The probably most obvious contrast is differing loudness of neighboring parts. In our example, this is achieved by a bigger instrumentation, but also by raised volumes in the drop. Let's have a quick listen. Another very easy tool is to create musical tension with a predictable point of release. In the example, one build-up part just didn't seem enough to unleash the full power of the last drop. So the build-up extension, as we call it, has added energy through more instruments, but also more tension because the drop was already expected after the first build-up. The repetitive melody only adds to that effect. Let's listen. But contrast is also found in rhythmical changes or addition. Now focus on the drum patterns in the drop and how they change in the repetition of the drop. And now, here are some essential practical tips to create contrast. First, removing the bass before the drop. We're going to listen with the bass first, and then we mute it. By muting the bass, the chorus has an even bigger impact. Now imagine a huge crowd at a festival and the euphoria that sets in with the bass in the drop again. Another and fairly easy tip is to add drum rolls in the pre-chorus. By adding more rhythmical figures, the whole beat gets unstable and longs for the release in the upcoming drop. To catch your listener off guard, you can always add one bar of silence before the next part. Mostly, that happens before the drop. Did you notice how the silence increased the tension? We were all longing for that release in the drop.